It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
I am officially one of the leaders of culture. And if rap was a vehicle, I'd be the owner to put gasoline in the motor. LMCs get fucked over, I seen it, they told them no need it. Decoder, my nigga, my shit, you got lead in Dakota. La vida, la loca, my heat is a scope, and I got that thing pucking to eat it. Your boca, my team is the coldest. We hunt like a saber tooth and bait home with raise your roof. We might aim it. Nigga living with it, the same pursuit. We put holes in your training suit. Big ashamed of who? I'm the man like shout it low, but I deliver like dominoes. I used to share with some Grammy hoes, and I suppose I live a nigga leaker like a snotty nose. I got my eyes on mansions, head high, I'm champion. Overnight in a Hampton, shorty when I find my advances and try an advancement. You know the price of enhancements, I don't got the time or the bandwidth. I'ma write on the canvas, shine my light like an anklet. Rhymes I recite too tantric, out of y'all league like reading Sanskrit. Out of y'all league like coal in Canada, holding a camera. I am unloaded on amateur, show them the rules and parameters. Moving with manners, this shit in my blood like a catheter. I don't need your interaction, fuck your feelings and compassion. I got trillions in my package, I know the dealer for your casket. City to city, I'm with a bitty, my committee get it like a Philly. Who fucking with me? None of these niggas is evidently eventually. I be running this shit and you'll never end me. Bustin' the clip if you ever tempt me. Y'all are oblivious to the industry. I am imperative to the energy. My work is equivalent to Da Vinci. Need a bigger home, money stretch out like silicone. I don't do the minimum. Hotel stay 5-star from a general. Pump good gas and go broad. I'm a chemical far from political. Fuck hypotheticals. I diss a nigga like Star in an interview. Burn rap niggas to a charge for the ridicule. Put it on live for a charge on Vimeo. Nolan.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. I can't even get my motherfucking words out right now, man. This shit is diabolical. This is really diabolical. We've been saying the word diabolical for the last few years, and we say it for this and that. We use it for everything. Shit is just like a universal adjective, but nah, fuck that. This Young Thug shit, diabolical for real. Now, people were saying on Friday there was going to be a bomb. It was projected that we would get Young Thug hating on Future. But no, we don't have the Future tape. There's been some rumors out there that are saying that money is being put out there to withhold the hate on Drake and the hate on Future. Whack 100 alleges that there's a 28-minute tape of Young Thug shitting on Drake. I don't know if I believe him, but if the trajectory of where Young Thug was at in jail is any indication, I can't necessarily say he's lying. I just have to wait it out. But while they figure out what's going to come out and what's not, we now have a tape of Young Thug shitting on Andre 3000, an Atlanta legend, a forefather. Without Andre 3000, without motherfucking Big Boy, Rico Wade, Organized Noise, Good and Mob, Cool Breeze, the whole gamut, Killer Mike. Without them, there is no Young Thug. There is no Future. Future is a literal descendant of the Dungeon family. There will be no me. But Young Thug said, fuck all that. Andre, you ain't never put nobody on. Same shit he said about Kendrick. He turned his eyes on fucking J. Cole and said the same shit. Said, boy, why won't you do a song with NBA Youngboy? You ain't never sold as many records as NBA Youngboy. That was a lie. We don't even got to do the research. That's a lie. However, he also says J. Cole ain't put nobody on. And he takes it a step further to say, we don't even fuck with your raps. The same J. Cole who looked out for Thug with production and a feature on, I think it was the So Much Fun album, and took him on tour for the KOD tour. The only arena tour that Young Thug has even sniffed. Ain't that about a bitch? And he says he ain't putting nobody on either. Let's get to it.
Like what is it
Why
about?
be the biggest artist in the world on YouTube? Why wouldn't J. Cole do a song with him?
That's true.
Like, come on, bro. You ain't never in your life sold more record than this boy, this young nigga. Fuck is you thinking? Like,
The same energy he had for Kendrick Lamar, he is extending to J. Cole. Remember, J. Cole went through a period of not fucking with nobody, not doing no features, and literally broke that fast and said, damn, I've been doing so much in the industry. I've been in here damn near a decade now. I've done everything except fuck with my peers, fuck with the people that's out in the game. And you were one of the first to get the J. That was literally a stimulus. Nigga made a beat, got on your shit, and took you on tour all within a year time. And you were already established as the young thug. This is after Drake put his hands around you. Wow. To come out your mouth like that is crazy.
in the world on YouTube, why wouldn't J. Cole do a song with him?
That's true.
Like, come on, bro. You ain't never in your life sold more record than this boy, this young nigga. Fuck is you
What?
thinking? Like, tripping.
We're going to get to that.
Niggas just be on that. Oh, I don't like your music, or I ain't doing no music with you. Man, nigga don't like y'all nigga music neither. Nigga don't really like that shit you talking about. That shit y'all niggas about. Nigga just want to do songs. Nigga just want, like, that's the game we in.
Yeah, let's get to it. So Thug says, you niggas be out here on some, oh, I don't like your music, so I don't want to work with you. I don't want to get a feature with you. I'm sorry. I thought that's what features were for. I thought you were supposed to collaborate with people that you like, that you support. You know, do songs that you would naturally want to get on anyway. Yes, let's work together. We seem to have, you know, like mind. We're on the same trajectory. We got similar goals, similar audience. Let's do it. Thug says, fuck all that. We ain't worried about that, nigga. We don't even like your music like that. We don't listen to that shit you talking about. But we'll gladly receive the benefits of you coming over here. Nah, that shit dead, buddy. Man, watch out. I swear I'm not going to keep doing the watch out. But that shit, that shit that took on a life of its own. Man, watch out. This is horrible, man. Wow. And we're still going to get back to that fucking J. Cole never sold as much as NBA Youngboy shit.
Like, it ain't no, the Atlanta Falcons ain't playing Miami Dolphins because they don't like the Dolphins. Man, we playing everybody. It's the sport we in.
That was a horrible analogy. So he compared J. Cole not working with NBA Youngboy to the NFL of the Atlanta Falcons playing the Miami Dolphins. He said the Falcons can't say that they not finna play the Dolphins. We on the field with everybody. Yeah, because that's the structure of the sport, brother. They have to play. The schedule is made. They don't choose the schedule. It's put in front of them. They travel city to city, state to state, put their pads on, run practice, drills, and they go earn their motherfucking paycheck. In music, it is a creative thing. If we don't share the same creative outlook, we might not work together unless I'm curious about your creative outlook. I admire something about what you do creatively. Right? Hell, even on First Person Shooter, the song that caused so much disarray and ended up leading to the detriment of J. Cole and Drake at the same time. J. Cole said he still want to get one with YB. Don't believe everything that you hear and see. So he had that already in the works. I don't know if we're gonna get that. Well, I won't say he had it in the works, but that was something that he wanted to eventually make happen. Thug behind the wall saying, man, why the fuck wouldn't he work with him, man? Stupid ass nigga, fuck wrong with you? You worried about goddamn whether or not you like his motherfucking music, nigga? We don't like your music neither. I wouldn't have known. Why'd you ask me to get on your shit? Why'd you want me to produce for you? Why'd you allow me to take you on tour? Why would you want to come perform before me to my crowd if my music ain't even your cup of tea? Meaning my crowd probably wouldn't be your cup of tea neither. Crazy ass nigga. What's wrong with him?
Right.
Andre 3000, you one of the biggest artists in the world. You became one of the biggest artists in the world. But you ain't helped nobody. You ain't put nobody on.
Why would you shoot at Andre 3000 of all people? That nigga don't fuck with nobody. We can't even get Andre to get on a song with motherfucking Big Boy. And that's his best friend. We gotta collab with Andre and Killer Mike before we gotta fucking collab with Andre and Big Boy. This man be out here playing the flute, wearing his overalls, his jumpsuits. This nigga out here designing clothes. Just minding his motherfucking business, man. He's shooting at him saying, you ain't never put nobody on. Are you crazy? You wouldn't exist. Just him doing what he did put you on. Did you forget? The reason you was even able to wear a dress or a skirt and be somewhat, and I'm not against the dress or the skirt from a homophobic level, but just from a collective looking at how things go, how people perceive things. Andre was one of the people that softened our eye to more of an eccentric look, doing alternative things. He threw the blonde wig on. He threw the motherfucking tumbleweed pants on with the shoulder pads. Did shit that was considered weird. If you ever listen to Return of the Gangster, niggas were literally speculating, was he gay? Off of doing just those things. So he was a trailblazer to even allow you to exist and do something different, because he took the motherfucking arrows in the back to soften the blow when you came along.
Now you vintage. Now you goddamn can't put out a song and go top 50. You see what I'm saying? You put a song out right now, you can't even go top 50.
Right.
Andre don't want to go top 50. Andre don't want nothing to do with this shit. He don't want to be here. Wow.
50.
Right.
But you the biggest artist in the entire world at one point, but you ain't put nobody on though. You ain't did that. Ain't no nigga saying they got a career off of you.
You do.
That's true.
Like, y'all nigga ain't help nobody. All that rap shit don't mean nothing, man. In 15 years, that shit don't mean nothing.
Damn, that's bad, man. That nigga. Friendly fire in the A on Andre 3K. You a black-hearted individual, my nigga. Who fucks with him? Why is that on your mind while you in the joint? You had, I guess you did have way too much time on your hands, but shit. People saying, why you ain't read a book? Why you ain't do no motherfucking calisthenics? Hit the yard. That's what the people are saying. They say you spent your whole sentence on the phone yapping about everybody else. Damn. And the crazy thing is, before Young Thug got locked up, it was being perceived as he had changed a lot of things about himself. He was on a more intelligent path. He was on to bigger and better things. He had did that interview with $1 Million Worth of Game, Gillian Wallow, where he was speaking on his evolution. He was speaking on conversations he had with Jay-Z or this one or that one, and things that he learned and picked up on. And, he was even trying to, like, hey, man, you supposed to give me the game. You know what I mean? If I don't know it and you do, you supposed to give it to me. And Jay was like, you right. But again, once he got behind them cinder blocks, shit changed. This shit's sad, man. Now let's get to this idea that J. Cole ain't never sold like NBA Youngboy. We're going to do a quick little bit of toggling between these two artists' discographies real quick. I know this, but just to speak about it publicly, since it came up in the conversation. NBA Youngboy's debut album, Until Death Called My Name, debuted at number 7 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart, earning 43,000 album equivalent units. Okay, 43,000. J. Cole's debut album, Cold World, The Sideline Story, debuted at number 1 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart with 218,000 copies in its first week of sales. This is an album from J. Cole's discography I refuse to listen to. I hate this album. There's a couple records I like, but overall, I don't enjoy this album at all. And I definitely will never, ever in life voluntarily listen to, what's that record, man? Is it Sideline Story? You niggas swear that you the shit, but you can't out-fart me? Never in life. But 218 fresh out the gate. We get to NBA Youngboy's second album called Top. This one debuted at number 1. He hit number 1 status on this one. With 126,000 album equivalent units, including 19,000 pure, which is nothing to scoff at. And he did this in 2020 during a downslope in the industry, a shift in the industry. Gotta salute that. That's actually really good. Right? J. Cole's second album, Born Sinner, 297,000 copies in the U.S. in the first week, debuting at number 2. Just to show you the competition, he was going album for album with Kanye's Yeezus, who came in at number 1 with an additional 30,000 copies. Second week of the album, it sold another 84. He did in the second week what most people can't do today in their first. This is J. Cole, by the way. Born Sinner, album number 2. Third studio album from NBA Youngboy, and of course he has a million mixtapes that drop in between albums, but we're only looking at studio albums. His third album, Cecilia Contrail, debuted at number 1. So he's back at number 1 on the Billboard 200, earning 137,000 album equivalent units, including 10,000 pure. Again, nothing bad. 137 is very impressive, especially for a newer act. Right? J. Cole, on the other hand, his third studio album is his biggest one to date. 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling a total of 371,000 copies, with 353,000 copies consisting of whole album sales, and the remaining 17,000 copies determined based on individual song sales and streaming data. Okay? So, we see Young Thug's hypothesis is incorrect. Very highly incorrect. NBA Youngboy's fourth album sold about 100,000, and he's been declining ever since. J. Cole, he still has KOD and the Off Season and Might Delete Later, which all are still much more successful than Youngboy's peak. Just running it since he spoke on it. I want to be very clear, since this channel is called Inside the Industry, or the show is called Inside the Industry. Now, as it pertains to Andre 3000 and whether or not he's put anybody on, you do understand that Outkast was the first from the dungeon. right? They got the deal with LaFace. Without Outkast getting that deal with LaFace, without Outkast being successful with their debut album, Atlanta rap does not become a central hub for hip hop. At the time, we had bass music. It was very local, regional, and it was an offshoot of what was going on in Miami with their version of bass music. Outkast brought lyricism. Goody Mob brought lyricism. The rest of the Dungeon brought lyricism, soul, the whole shit. But without them going out there and doing it first, we don't get Goody Mob's album. Excuse me. We don't get Soul Food. We don't get Still Standing. We don't get none of that shit. One Monkey Don't Stop No Show, all that good shit. Nope. We don't get CeeLo Green, Solo Career, Gnarls Barkley. Fuck you. None of that shit. Right? So you can't talk about putting nobody on because they put our entire city and state on the map. Are you fucking crazy? Without Outkast, we don't get Young Bloods, which was an offshoot of Outkast. Two young niggas with a record deal. Listen to the first Young Bloods album. Before fucking You Don't Give a Damn, We Don't Give a Fuck, go listen to the type of music they was making. It sounded more like Outkast than that. We don't get the group Jim Crow, which Polo the Don ended up rising up out of that and becoming a producer. We don't get none of that. Come on, man. Like, do you not know the history out this bitch? We don't get Future, who used to be known as Meathead. We don't get none of that. Slim Calhoun, I think they produced Drake, Big and Drake. I think they produced most of that nigga album. Had features all over his shit. He just wasn't, I don't think he had the support of a label, but they put the fucking time and work in to create that nigga shit. Come on, man. Niggas, think them niggas took motherfucking T.I. on the road to BET Awards and different shit back in the day. Embraced the fuck out of him, put their arm around him. When he was running around here calling himself the king of the South, and the fans was like, who the fuck said you was the king of the South? What about Outkast? What about Big Boy? What about Dre? What about Scarface? What about UGK? All them niggas said, hey man, you could be the king. He the king. But heavy is the head that wear the crown, nigga. You gonna say it. You better stand on it. Cause somebody gonna test you. But we good. To my putting on, they could have dissed the fuck out of that nigga and ended his career then. And I love Tip. He one of my favorite rappers, period. I don't give a fuck. So you're historically wrong on all facets, brother. You got the game all fucked up. And you being exposed. The exposure is very high on your photos right now, sir. You're exposed. Your saturation is high. It's just not looking good, man. We just talked about motherfucking the Glorilla call literally 24 hours ago. And now we got and they say they got you hating on Future in a 28-minute call, shitting on Drake, who you've been out here still caping for since you came home. Wow. Not to mention the crazy feature run that Andre went on as well in the time after Outkast, us waiting on a solo album. Come on, man. Walk It Out remix. Throw Some D's remix. 16 Ain't Enough. Sorry with T.I. Life of the Party with Kanye. So many others that I can't even really think of off the top of my head. The shit he did with Frank Ocean. He did hella features. What more do you want from? Oh, you want him to do it for you. You want him to get on some shit with NBA YoungBoy. But again, everybody ain't gonna like your music. Everybody not gonna vibe with your shit and feel like they vibe fit with yours. Speaking of feature runs, J. Cole, you were involved in this nigga's feature run. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Joey Badass, Legendary. Jeezy, American Dream with Kendrick. Royce da 5'9", Bob Bolt. Kaz, Zendaya. Black, Pretty Little Fears. Ari Lennox, Shea Butter Baby. Boss, Tribe. Moneybag Yo, Say Now. J-Rock, Awesome, all featuring J. Cole. Anderson .Paak, Trippy. Rhapsody, Sojourner. That was a really good one, by the way. Good song overall. J.I.D. Off D's, still one of my favorite collabs that they've done. 21 Savage, A Lot. This was one of the songs that really made 21 Savage solidified as like, oh, he can do something else. He's more than just your trap ass rapper. He could get on some soul shit. He could, you know what I mean? Shout out, I think Kanai Finch did that shit. They don't even got the Yo Gotti shit on here. At least I ain't seen it. Young Thug. I won't even count Under the Sun because that's off a Dreamville album. Sacrifices, again, I ain't gonna count it. Down Bad, we're not gonna count it. Ty Dolla $ign, Purple Emoji. Offset, How Did I Get Here? Another Atlanta nigga, by the way. Gangstar, Family and Loyalty. That was a good one, too. Damn good verse from Cole. Big Crit, Prove It. This was a really good song. If you never heard Prove It, Big Crit featuring J. Cole, go look it up. Miguel, Come Through and Chill. Joyner Lucas, Your Heart. This was another good one. I didn't expect Joyner to get a J. Cole feature. He popped out with one. Wale, Poke It Out. Ain't that their remake of Vibrant Thing? The Q-Tip shit? That was a good one. Another Young Thug record, Stressed. Wow. Boss, The Jackie with Lil TJ. You see the drop top? Stop playing with me. That was a cool one. Wasn't great. It was alright. Not gonna count that one. Benny the Butcher. This is one of the fucking J. Cole features that people been throwing. Every time they say J. Cole falling off, they say Johnny P. Caddy, nigga. He said he gonna go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature. YG Scared Money. That was a damn good Cole verse on that too. Earth Gang knows his artists. Boss his artists. Smino 90 Proof. Another good one. If you haven't heard 90 Proof by Smino J. Cole, good record. I don't care about that record. Don't care about that record. Bia. One of the only relevant Bia records features J. Cole. London. Gucci. Another Atlanta nigga. There I Go. Featuring J. Cole. I ain't never heard the Burna Boy shit. J Hope on the Street. I remember when this came out. This was a big fucking deal getting with homeboy from BTS. Lil Durk, All My Life. I Know I Can Part 2. Never cared for that record, but it was a very good look for Durk at the time when it dropped. Summer Walker. To Summer from Cole. Audio Hug. Fake It for Likes and Digital Hugs. Lil Yachty, The Secret Recipe. Niggas was just going crazy over that shit not too long ago. We don't even gotta count that. Thug, what the fuck? So I'm projecting this weekend we'll probably be commiserating here to see what Young Thug has to say about another 2 to 3 people. They not gonna stop. Apparently, the entirety of his jail time was talking shit on everybody in the industry he could possibly think of. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts shitting on Jay-Z next and saying Rock Nation the reason why we got locked up in the first place. Ain't that about a bitch? Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Ain't no way to stop it when a nigga poppin'. Pull up, start a problem, I got plenty options. Homies from the project, we the trending topic. I got bennies in my wallet, fuck your money. All I could get, flooded the Nile and I flooded my wrist. Tell me I rap for the glamour and glitz. Got on my shit, now they rent me on list. Filling my pocket, I'm taking a trip. Call me a genie, I'm filling my wish. When it come down to me and get in my bag, I gotta get it, I pay for the lift. I got a baby, we coming legit. Roll with the big dogs. I need my cut like fit now. Buddy got shot like Sim car. Married to the game like in-laws. Do what I please, move with the breeze. Right to believe. Shawty, she love me, she coming to tease. Ready the haters, we cutting the weeds. Give me my space, oh man. Got me a taste, oh man. Flooded the face, I'm running a race. I cover the bases, all down. Nigga, don't try me, I'm on my square. Cardiac diamonds, I want me a pill. Treat all this money like I got a meal. Everything closer than it might appear, yeah. Bitch, I got my mask on now. I don't want your germs here. I've been getting paid since the first time on my third tip. Popping on the net, fuck a local, I got turf here. Fucking with the squad, we gon' put you on some merch, yeah.